Hello, my name is Eliza Vitri Handayani, and this is an excerpt of a story I called The Love Story of My Father and Me. 5 months later, my boyfriend left me. Since then, I had missed too many hours of work and put in too many hours of partying. On weekends, I called everyone in my phone looking for an invitation anywhere, anyone who would take us to any club. There's this guy I can ask, but he's kind of a jerk, said my friend Wulan after I'd called her for the 11th time that Saturday, pressing her to find us someone. Then we won't feel bad about using him, I said. Tonight, we party. You've been partying every day this week. Who else have you got? There's this other guy, but he's old. Old or young, good guys or jerks, tonight we party. I guess it's better if I'm there to watch over you. Wulan said she would make some calls and get back to me. In the meantime, Fanny, another friend of mine, texted me that her dealer had got us in to a party at the starlet's villa. An hour later, she and I were lining in front of the starlet's gates. The bouncers searched our purses and took our cell phones and cameras. You'll get them back when you leave, they said. The villa was deliciously warm with the sweat and breath of beautiful party ants toiling under the spell of an orange-haired queen shooting beats and flares from her throne in the center of the room. Their skin and mouths exuded whiffs of pheromone, leaving sparkling trails in the air. Dealers stood guard by the bathroom doors, counting cash for all to see. 2 pills later, my skin felt as flat and cold as if pressed against glass. I sat by the pool, watching men drop like birdshit from the bungee tower up above. One swooped and splashed into the pool, bouncing on the elastic cord like a wrecking ball. He unbuckled the cords from his ties and fell into the pool. He slithered to the edge and pushed himself out, shaking the water off his body. When he looked up, I saw an intense joy of life burning in his hot coal eyes. He met my gaze and walked straight up to me. I had never seen him before. Guess I was just the first girl who crossed the path of his adrenaline rush. He yanked me out of my glass case and pulled me to him. Our mouths mashed and I sucked his natural high out of him. He led me towards the beach. The breeze threw us a welcome party. It felt so good to run free. We kissed and splashed each other. The waves knocked us over and we rolled around in the sand. There was only one problem. I still had my maxi pad on. I threw sand on his face. As he wiped his eyes, I slipped my panties off. To buy myself more time, I threw my shirt on his head. I took off the pad, buried it, and walked until the waves reached my waist so the ocean would wash away the smell of stale blood. He carried me back to shore. I lay on the sand. He hiked up my skirt and ran his tongue between my legs. The horizon flipped over. You taste of the ocean, he said. He came up and started fucking me before I could ask him to put on a condom. I averted my head and squeezed my eyes shut. When it was over, Dawn's fingers had peered through the slit between sea and sky. I could see silhouettes sitting by the villa's back porch, pointing at me. Good thing the bouncers had confiscated all phones and cameras. Like any self-respecting woman, I got up, picked up my shirt, half buried in the sand. When I reached the villa, I saw Fanny chatting up a blonde man by the pool. She didn't want to go, so I headed out by myself.